I guess either one of you, when it seemed like you guys were controlling the game pretty well through 70 minutes. It sort of flipped right around the time that Darren scored that goal. I mean, what did you guys feel changing, or was it just the goal changed the momentum?
It could have been the goal change momentum, but when you get one, you kind of have to settle down. It's that first 5 minutes when you score a goal, when you get scored on, the first 5 minutes is very important, and they took advantage of it. We fumbled a little bit, I would say. It's unfortunate. Every guy, myself included, the guys that came on, guys that played, it's you kind of look at yourself and going, okay, I may have done 10 good passes, but the only thing you think about is the one or two you messed up that may have led to something else. So this is a hard one.
And just how painful of a reminder is this, that the ability to put a team away when you have some success, and then double that, the fact that it's the right when you both get times.
No, I think it's unfortunately a good lesson. I hate that it's against Portland, but it's a good lesson that we need to be able to grind out wins in tough places to play, in tough games. These rivalry games, and I've been in a fair amount of them, both in New England here. It's the highest of highs when you win these games. That's all around the world. It's the highest of highs. You could win this one game and fans are happy. Everyone is happy. You lose this game and is the lowest of lows. These are the games that hurt the most. And you see it in the locker room. At least I did. You see it after the game. For me, this is one you put in the back pocket. You move on. You make sure you learn from it. But you put it in the back pocket because the next time you play Portland, you pull it right back out and you say, I don't want to feel like this again, ever. And so we need to we learn from this. It needs to be a lesson. It's a lesson for young guys. It's a reminder to the older guys that this is not okay.
Obed, you got the start tonight, first of the season. How do you feel out that? I can tell from your body language it's an upsetting match. But how do you feel getting the start and getting the time you did tonight?
It feels good to be back, but I can't feel very well when you lose like that to Portland. So overall, I just feel really, really shitty inside. Doesn't matter, really. If I play it, didn't play it, all I want is the team to win, and we didn't win, so I feel bad.
But y'all watched it. He did play well. He is back. It's good to have the kid back. It is good. I know it sucks for him, but it's good to have him back.
Now, how important is it kind of what Kelyn was talking about? He's talking about something like this, you stay in the feeling and then you put it back in and you continue to move forward in terms of the back disposition.
Yeah, I feel like it's something I need to learn in my career. You hate to lose these games, so you gotta just have to put it away and keep working. And when it's time to play Portland again, it's a little reminder that you don't want to feel like that again. So when we go up 1-0 again, or when we go 1-0 down, it's a reminder that we don't want to feel like that again. So we have to work even harder and make sure we put teams away and we do what we need to do on the field. We don't let little moments like that decide the game, because we were dominating for maybe more than 60 minutes of the game, and one moment, two good moments from them, and the game totally flipped. So it's a good learning curve for me in my career, and a good reminder for the older guys, like Kelyn said.
Yeah, Obed, what were those first 70 minutes like? What did it feel like it was going your way? Did it feel like you guys had control?
Yeah, I would say we felt good. It was 0-0 half, but once we got that goal, I felt like it was going well. And then I don't know what happened. I have to look at the tape. It was just brutal, just totally flipped.
We got a couple on Zoom, so Alex, go ahead and take it.
Kev, thank you. Jada Evans, I see your hand raised. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Thanks. For either one, well, actually for Kelyn, because this rivalry the most. Brian was talking about how it doesn't even really feel like a rivalry right now. Do you kind of share that sentiment? Has some of the fire maybe been lost here in this rivalry?
Obviously, coach has been around it a lot more, and so he's seen a lot more of those games. When you lose like that in that fashion, those quick concessions of goals, I can see how that kind of deflates the rivalry a little bit. It doesn't show the fight and tenacity, the guys getting into tackles. But, like I said a little bit earlier, this is one that you put in the back pocket. And I'm hoping that, the guys in the locker room, and I can see it in their faces, everyone's head was down and everyone's, almost angry. And I think that's what you need going into these next few games, especially. But like I said, put that in the back pocket and pull it out right the next time you play Portland. And I think you're going to see a lot more tackles flying. You're going to see a lot more, tenacity and those moments. Hopefully, we are smarter in those moments because yes, it is a rivalry, but we're still professional, soccer players here. We have to play the game, and that game was a 1-0. Maybe you just grind this game out. You lay your body on the line. We did see some tackles flying in that sense. Blocking shots and such. Unfortunately, the deflection just wasn't in our reach, and so do I see the rivalry going anywhere? Absolutely freaking not. I made sure not to cuss there. Look, I know that these guys, young, old, middle, whatever, guys who've been in the rivalry for a while, guys who have not. This is one that we always have circled on the schedule. So can't wait to play them again.
All right, next question will go over to Felipe Makeda. Felipe, please go ahead and ask your question. If it's in Spanish, we do have Bob Sutton here to translate. Felipe, go ahead.
Gracias, Alex. Es para Kelyn Rowe. Kelyn, ¿en qué momento cambió el encuentro? Parecía que Seattle Sounders dominaba y hubo un momento cuando salió Leo Chu que el partido empezó a ir en favor de Portland. Gracias.
The question is, at what point of the match the momentum seemed to have changed? In the beginning, seems that the Sounders were dominating. Then after Leo left, it seems that Portland started to dominate.
I don't think it was just one substitution, and by any means, obviously Leo was having a very good game. But you look at the times before. In my opinion, these games. And you see it all throughout the game in the highest levels. If you don't score your chances, and then all of a sudden the other team comes down and scores theirs. I think we had 3-4 chances just in front of goal that it was, inches away, both first half and second half, inches away from a tap in, inches away from a good goal. And we didn't put those away tonight. That's game changing. And then when they did, it took a spectacular moment from them. But when they did, all of a sudden everything fell for them. We needed to disrupt that, and we did not do that. So I don't think it was one player. Leo obviously had a very good game, as he has in the past 4 or 5 games. But it wasn't just the one guy going off. It's everyone on the field and everyone that comes in.
Thank you.
Felipe, translate back.
Oh,
Spanish?
sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Bob, thank you as always. Kelyn, thanks for your response there. Okay, I'm seeing one more hand and it's for Owen Murray. Owen, please go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, Kelyn, coming into the game, kind of 10 minutes left after those 2 quick goals, what's your messaging to the team, kind of as somebody who's been in these kinds of games, like both young and old? What are you kind of saying to those guys as you come into the game?
For me, you got 10 minutes. We're a quality team. We've scored many goals, and I can bring a little bit more into that as well. However, I'm going to hold my hand up and say, I kind of pushed too far. Maybe it was the rivalry. Maybe it was the fact that I wanted to get us back in the game, but I left a big hole for Jackson and Neymar. And they ended up getting those 2 more. So again, a lesson, I guess, for an older guy as well, to calm yourself down. But the goal is to get after him. I could be playing for 10 minutes or 90 minutes. The goal is to get after him as much as you can and create as much as you can. But it was the intelligence that kind of lost us towards the end, because I think we scrambled and we attempted to put the game, back on level terms, and they did a good job of countering.